And what was our goal again? 25 out of 25 teachers would be observed how many times? Two. And I think you named for me the last time I was here, 25 is not the actual number of teachers that do it, or that number should have been what? Because you had included pre-K and there were some other things.
23, right? Or is that what I'm doing?
I think.
Something. 16. 22 is what it is, because it's 4 from K1, 2, 3, so that's 16, and then 4th and 5th have a total of 6.
Okay. So we have 18 out of 22 teachers were observed. And of those 18, how many had 2 or more?
All but 2.
So 16.
Yeah.
Out of 18.
Although I'm surprised because we've been in both of these years a lot, but
Mhm.
it's not a done thing on
Mhm.
it. So yeah.
And then here is your trend data.
We said 8, right? So this one is the one.
What are your wins? What does this data tell you?
That our kids are on platforms. We have the platforms. That's
So the
when
students are on the district approved
Yes.
platforms.
And we did work to make sure, because we had a couple.
Just name the data for me right
sorry.
now.
Okay.
That's all right.
So this is a win. And then, this is all the provides directly out more of those, but this is best one.
And so I think we see more teachers using the interventions.
Yes.
Because remember, this data is from the last time we met to, what was it, yesterday?
Yeah, we definitely agree.
And so
yeah.
they knew the expectation was the last one, that everybody's on the platforms.
Mhm.
And we
So students,
revisited the expectation that they're using materials, and so
Yeah.
I think that. the fact that
district
it's the same
materials.
Better, but best.
So what leadership moves did you make in order to make this happen?
So first of all, we dedicated the PD on October 18th. And so Shelley and I started it out together and warm welcome, did some modeling, and then we split. And I kept all of the teachers that are directly in service to Walk to Read, and she took the committees, and I'll have her talk to that too. But and so we went back to some of our previous slides, our previous work, kind of chunked those for the big things. But the main thing was we weren't requiring a lesson plan from the Walk to Read teachers. So we didn't have all 100% of them, their student groups or their lesson plan. And so that was one of the things we worked on, and we went through and I gave them exemplar lesson plans, had them watch a video. And then I gave them time and practice within the PD, and their exit ticket was to write their plans. Along with that, we were doing data-driven instruction because I realized that they weren't utilizing the skill learning. They were just grouping kids. I think this kid's low. I think this kid's low. So we went back to that. We've done a lot of PD on it, but we went back to it. And we started looking at the math data that tells you what the 3 pieces are that they're missing. And so then they grouped the kids by the skill. And
So it sounds like you did some
We did a
clear,
lot of work.
sounds like you set some clear expectations on what's going to happen and Walk to Read and how we use data to group children.
Yes, absolutely.
So what was the impact of that move?
The impact is that now we go in the rooms and the teacher tables are there. They are working. They're doing the 20 to 30. They are with specific kids, and I'm super excited to tell you that we are actually moving across grade level. We've never done that. That is going well. The trend.
So that you're still talking about the moves that you
Yeah.
made. What is the impact of the moves you made on the Walk to Read?
that everybody's involved in it and doing it correctly with the expectations from the district as well as from us. In all three target languages, so. And
And
it's-
students are getting what they need.
yes, they're getting what they
Perfect.
need, so we're excited about that. Yeah.
All right, so that is a win.
Yeah, it's a huge win,
and-
and it took a lot of time. So,
Knowing that we will still have to continue to push that work.
Yeah.
So before we jump into the meat of the what, so what, and now what, I
Mhm.
just want us to take a real quick look at what your goals are for this year that align with our board goals. So as far as proficiency, let's name where we started and what our goal is.
okay, so do you want me to just read that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You don't have to read it, you can just
Okay.
name the number.
So so we're gonna, reading proficiency will increase from 34.5% of the students at or above the 50th percentile to 39%.
Okay, what about growth?
And with the growth, at or above 50 percentile, growth, next one. The reading growth will increase from 50.3% to 54%.
And then for our multi-language learners, meeting
Um,
their English language proficiency growth
And
targets.
they will meet that target from 57.1% to 65%.
Yeah, and so that's where we're ultimately looking for, but I think as every leader has said, we set goals that we want to achieve,
Yeah,
but our hope is that we way surpass
yeah,
that number
yeah.
we
we're
need
pushing
that to-
towards that.
to be much more than that. And so now we're going to jump into the what. And so this is the part where I'm going to push you to look at the data and name what we see in the data. It's not about moves you make or why you think the data says that.
Mhm.
It's specifically, what does the data tell us?